Hey, what's up? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditory, my reactive video game music for the first time as a musician myself. Silent Hill. It's been a long time. I don't even know how long, but it's been a while. Silent Hill 4. You're listening to Your Rain from Akira Yamaoka, followed by Waiting for You from the channel Seda Sojiro. Requested by Palarien Danbo. Thank you very much. I love this art right here. It's like traditional Japanese art. It's really macabre. You know, I was just thinking how, like right before I started the video, I'm like, what does Silent Hill sound like? And then immediately I answered my own question. I'm like, oh yeah, it actually has like a memorable sound. You know, it has like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a horror game that has a memorable soundtrack to it. I can't think of any other game that does that. Like, I think Resident Evil has like a memorable soundtrack, right? I don't know. Right? There's always like guitars and really cool, you know, I don't know. Anyways, this is Your Rain from Silent Hill 4. I'm expecting some cool electric guitars in this one. Let's go. Let me know what's happening here. It's hard to imagine the music in game for me. It's sort of the same vibes as like older Shin Megami Tensei. Like creepy rock. Hiroyuki Iwakuru. Yeah, it's really hard for me to imagine the music in this game, but I never played them, so maybe they're all cutscenes. They're all catchy though. It has a very grunge sound to it. Late 90s rock. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Fuel. Who am I forgetting? Whoa. You turned up. Ooh. Sick. Is that a motif? That sounds like a motif from another song. The most famous song, I just can't think of the name right now. I think it was a character's theme. Yeah, this is like pretty much just a regular like song. That's really cool. It's like phaser. Kind of reminds me of No Doubt a little bit. Just a little when it gets to the section. Still 20 seconds. Ah, nice. Ooh. That was cool. And rare. Any person would have been okay with just a song ending at that last part because it had a really like pop song structure, right? Which is nothing wrong with that, but that's what made it sound like just kind of a traditional song, which is kind of the thing I'm noticing in Silent Hill. It's like normal radio sounding songs structurally, not aesthetic. So having that little like, you know, post riff, that was really, really cool because it's nowhere else in the song and it's just taking the chords and, you know, turning it into a riff. Sounds very Muse that way. Nice little, it reminds me of like being in the songwriting process and like having something that totally fits in the song, but you don't know where to put it. So it's like, let's just throw it here at the end instead of putting it in a different song or, you know, rehashing it. That's really, really cool. I like that. Stuff like that is memorable. You know, what may seem like kind of like a throwaway last minute idea, which it probably wasn't, I'm just saying, becomes memorable because you're always going to remember that song that could have ended and then just kept going with that little 10-second chunk. That's really, really cool. I'm going to remember that forever now just because of that. Wow, a whole lot of bands that sounded like, you know, like I said, basically grunge, the genre. Especially that chorus section was very much like how I imagined No Doubt back in the day. But there seems to be a pattern, right? Like it's been a long time since I first Silent Hill, but yeah, I can, like I said at the beginning, I'm like, I know what Silent Hill sounds like, and that sounds like Silent Hill, and I'm so curious, more than usual, where these songs play. You know, I don't play any sort of horror, any sort of anything. If the lights are off, I'm not playing it. You know, I just don't do it. I don't like it. It's not my style. Not for me. That's it. I've seen very, very little of Silent Hill. You know, obviously it's known for the outside fog, but there's also, you know, indoor scavenging around. I think it has a similar mechanic to Resident Evil where you have like limited ammo, I think. But either way, it's like, you know, it's a horror game, but I don't know what else like subgenre it could be. But either way, those songs, like that's like the last genre I think of when it comes to video game music. Maybe I just haven't heard enough, which I haven't. I think out of my entire life, I've heard maybe 5 or less songs from a horror game. So I'm not one to judge, but it's not much. Maybe not more than 10, but it's nothing, you know? So I always picture those games and it's just like silence and you know, just the ambience being spooked. So it really makes me, it's cool though. It's kind of creepy in its own way. That's like, I don't know. I'm trying to imagine like maybe like a record starts playing out of nowhere or something. My guess is cutscenes. It's the only thing that really makes sense to me. But there seems to be a lot of these songs, so. Anyways, very good, very catchy. That chorus was amazing. And I love the way that sounded. I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure when I did my spooky episode for PGM Vibes for Halloween, I think my runner-up choice was Silent Hill 4. Room of Angel. I think that was 4. Either way. The songs, I'm telling you, Silent Hill music is really, really good. and they used different singers, so I like it. This one has lyrics, so we're gonna have another singer, and this is "Waiting for You," Silent Hill 4. I never saw that it says live, so is this how it plays in game? Or is this indeed live? Sounds like the same singer. Doesn't say though. It sounds like an in-game concert. It doesn't sound real. What a good composer. To be so identifiable, you know? Yeah, this is definitely in-game. That's my guess. 7 million views. I feel like Silent Hill would be a good album to collect, like a vinyl or something. I'm assuming there's a vinyl for Silent Hill. Great hooks, great riffs. It's either solo time or a breakdown time. Damn, dude, Silent Hill. That was sick. Oh, that's stuck in my head already. Damn, these songs are catchy. It sounds like it's ending, but there's 2 minutes left. Unless it's gonna be like audience noise. There it is again. Is that like the main theme of Silent Hill? Please tell me. Ooh. Choir singing? That's sick. With the solo? Oh my gosh. This is good driving music. I want to go on a road trip hearing this. Yeah, they're really elongating this outro. I'm guessing there's like an in-game concert. Is that the next song in the set list? Oh, this is so bizarre. I really want to say this because it's just the overwhelming thing that's in my brain. I don't know if Silent Hill has received its flowers for the VGM world, but hey man, as someone who listens to video game music all the time from so many different games, not all of them are instantly recognizable, you know? Some may have like a trait or two. But I feel like if you hear anything from Silent Hill within like 2 seconds, you can tell it's from that game. That's really powerful stuff. So I don't know if it just never gets credit because it's like it's a game. Like I said, maybe I'm just judging a book by its cover. It's like, oh, it's a horror game. Why would it have good music? But it's like some of the coolest music and memorable. I don't know how many Silent Hill games I've heard. Pretty sure I've heard 4 and 2 for sure. I don't know about any other ones. And I don't know where that motif came from, but I feel like I've heard it enough now to be like, okay, either that's the main motif of this game or this whole series. That little da 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 da. It peeked its head in the last song a little bit, and I recognized it there. And then here it was in the solo. I don't know. It's a damn good motif though, and you don't even need the motif. I was saying just the sound of Silent Hill. I'm so curious about this. It's so unassuming is the word I'm looking for, I guess. You know, that's actually the beautiful part of all this. Games I would never think would have a soundtrack that's like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like dumb it down. I'm just quite baffled by it's like the game that I always knew as a kid as like the fog game. Now that is turning into the really cool grungy soundtrack game. You know, I don't think fog anymore. That's interesting to me, you know? Very rarely does something like change your thought process after years and years and years. Either way, my last closing statement here is I think Akira Yamaoka was probably wanted to be in a band in his previous life, or was in a band, or like that was his first passion or something, because these whole compositions just sound like they would have been total radio hits back in the day. They're structured that way, and they have the DNA of hits. So, I'm pretty sure that wasn't live. You know, it sounds a little artificial, like a in-game concert, in-game stage. But let me know. Let me know what's going on. Is it actually live? It doesn't say that anywhere here. Cool. Damn, dude. I need to hear more Silent Hill. I don't know when the next time is, but that's just so cool. It's really cool. I love having my expectations just very cool. Okay, Thank you to the requesters. And thanks to everyone you see here. Hopefully the next time I hear it won't be too long. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Peace.